is what is not making headlines. The Outer Banks are not just eroding from the ocean side, they are narrowing from both directions simultaneously. Barrier islands naturally migrate landward as sea levels rise. Sand washes over from the ocean side and rebuilds on the sound side. It is the only way these islands survive, but when you anchor homes, roads, and power lines in place, you block that migration. The island cannot move, so it shrinks. Coastal geologist Christopher Hine explains it in one sentence. Barrier islands do one thing: they move landward. When you stop them from moving, you do not save them, you kill them. And this is where it gets worse. North Carolina state law prohibits the construction of any hardened structure on the ocean-facing beach. No seawalls, no jetties, no groins. The only legal defense is beach nourishment. That means pumping sand from offshore back onto the beach. Dare County has spent tens of millions of dollars doing exactly this. In 2022, they nourished 2.9 miles of shoreline in Buxton at a cost of $18 million. That sand is already gone. The county has now awarded a $36.4 million contract for beach nourishment in Nags Head and allocated another $13 million for Hatteras Island projects scheduled for summer 2026. But there is a problem buried in the budget: FEMA uncertainty. FEMA reimbursement for the Buxton and Avon projects has not been approved. If that federal money does not arrive, the county will have to scale back. And even if the sand arrives on schedule, historical precedent shows it will wash away again within 3 to 5 years. Here is the number that REFRA MES everything. Federal tide gauge data shows that relative sea levels near Buxton have risen 8 inches in 30 years. Projections show another 15 to 22 inches by 2050. That means the ocean that is already destroying these homes will rise faster than any nourishment project can compensate. Dr. Rita Corbett, a coastal scientist at East Carolina University, said it clearly. It is becoming more of a problem, and it is not going away. The human cost is already here. Some homeowners are spending over $100,000 to physically relocate their houses on trailers, dragging them inland foot by foot. Others cannot afford that. They watch the shoreline creep toward their foundations, knowing that no insurance company will write them a policy, no buyer will make an offer, and the state has no buyout program. They are financially trapped in homes that are walking toward the ocean. And then there is Highway 12. The single road that connects the communities of Hatteras Island and Ocracoke Island to the mainland. When overwash closes Highway 12, and it happens increasingly often during moderate northeast winds, thousands of residents lose access to groceries, hospitals, schools, and the only evacuation route in the event of a hurricane. Hurricane season begins June 1st. A single major storm making landfall at Cape Hatteras could destroy the nourishment sand, collapse dozens of at-risk homes, and sever the highway in hours. The question that no official has answered is this: at what point does a barrier island become uninhabitable? 100 homes are projected to collapse within 5 years. The sand will not stay, the road cannot hold, insurance does not exist, and the sea level will not stop rising. Right now, the Atlantic is 15 feet closer to the next house in Buxton than it was last month. The pilings are still standing, the waves are still coming, and the island is still narrowing.